John Wayne. I saw John Wayne in heaven, and then later on I heard the testimony from his own daughter. She was present when he got born again. He was in a hospital bed dying, really.
And I think Whitney Houston before.
I saw Whitney Houston in heaven, and I was sitting on the front row of a church waiting to speak, and I kind of wasn't even really aware she had died. And so I was caught up to heaven, sitting on the front row. My body was there, and I saw her standing before the throne of God. And she was beautiful, she was young, she was so overwhelmed with the joy. And the Father was thanking her for, guess what, using her gift. Because your most important thing you can do is use the gift He put in you. Her gift was singing. And I know she maybe didn't believe at that time in the religion that necessarily said all this about Jesus Christ, but I do know this much about her. This is what Jesus said. She sang her own salvation. He said on the last night of her life, like I wasn't connected to her life, on the last night of her life, she was with friends out somewhere, and they kept asking her, sing a song, and she was really greatly depressed. She wasn't feeling well. They kept asking, so finally she said, I will sing one song. And she gets up there at the mic and she sings, Yes, Jesus Loves Me. And Jesus said in that song, she gave herself, in her heart's cry, gave herself back to me, so I took her to heaven. And the Father was giving her a reward for singing, and He had this beautiful chest that He took from His throne and said, Whitney, this is yours because you were willing to use your voice to sing. I'm giving you one of my own songs that you can wear.
Really?
And when He opened this chest, this beautiful garment like fabric came out and wound itself around her, became this beautiful red dress. It was so gorgeous. And as she wore it and she moved, you could sing the Father singing off of her dress.
Is that what you call a garment of praise?
Garments of praise.
Oh, man.
He gave her a garment of praise, and it was His own song that had never been sung, and He saves them for rewards for people who use that voice.
Did you mention Robin Williams before?
Yes, Robin Williams. I saw Robin Williams in heaven also, and I know a lot of people think that he did certain things. Robin Williams, this is the thing about comedians, if nobody knows this. They get hit so hard by Satan. Satan hates laughter. He doesn't want anyone to laugh. He doesn't like comedians at all because they let people laugh. Laughter's a medicine. And I know several other comedians that actually suffer from great oppression, and he did. He'd go into rehab all the time, Robin Williams did, to get help for this oppression. The last place he went to was a Christian retreat.
Really?
He gave his own testimony in an interview that's been recorded, and he started telling people, we all need God. I got more help at this place than I ever had before. You need to let Jesus in your life. He can change everything for you. And he didn't, of course, get rid of all the oppression, but his testimony, that is proof right there that he knew Jesus Michael Jackson, and I'm probably going to get bashed for that. It doesn't hurt me or bother me because I saw him and he was worshiping Jesus Christ. And whether you know it or not, anyone out there, I can tell you, he was pursuing Christ in those last days. He was going to do his final tour. Now, I didn't follow him or anything like that. This is just things that Jesus showed me. He was preparing for his final tour, and his mind was always stressed. He was always in fear about things.